Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Hello, and a moody Monday to you from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. We got some NFL teams singing the gut bucket blues on Monday morning, led by your Dallas Cowboys. Now, I really went back and forth with myself on how I wanted to play this analysis today. Am I supportive? Am I empathetic? Am I sarcastic? Do I go down the I told you so road? All right, I weighed all those options, but here's what I came up with. I'm just going to be realistic. Cowboy fans, comfort yourself in this. They weren't going to be very good anyway. They weren't. That offensive line is completely foobar and is going to remain that way thanks to a complete lack of planning by Little Abner. Receiving core, don't get me wrong, I'm a CeeDee Lamb fan. I think he's a good receiver, but he is not a number one receiver, especially when the rest of that receiving core, at least until Michael Gallup gets back, is warmed over number two. And that's just reality. They weren't going to do a whole lot anyway, and that was even before Dak got his one for the thumb. What you going to do now? Especially since you got a pissed off Joe Burrow coming to town next week. Cooper Rush, that's like that color rush uniform. And this was all because they didn't plan. Is it possible for NFL defenses to play 14 defenders in the box? Because that's what the Cowboys are going to see for the rest of the year. 60 minutes, and they scored 3 points. There are some Cowboys that I feel badly for, and at the top of that list is Micah Parsons. He's amazing. But now, and it's already starting, I'm eagerly anticipating all of these memes on social media from Cowboy fans. Yeah, but we're still America's team. Yeah, we sell more jerseys than anybody. Yeah, our TV ratings are good. Yeah, we're still them boys. I have very deep and historic emotional ties with this organization. And let me tell you how it used to be. Yeah, I'm going codger on you. We didn't give a flying flip about being America's team or selling jerseys. It was about beating people's asses. Okay, this is pathetic. And it's all because Little Abner has brainwashed you into this. That as long as his franchise is worth $9 billion, that's a reflection on you. And he, of course, will give you the distraction you want here in about 2 weeks when McCarthy gets canned. And that's going to happen. Yeah, look, I was already a little sideways after watching the Texans squander a 17-point lead yesterday against the Colts. How many yards did Taylor end up with anyway? Well, 161 if you're keeping score. Okay, so also singing sad songs on this Monday morning, the Packers. Understand this, they didn't just play bad, they are bad. I know they laid an egg in the season opener last year and then won 13 games. No, this is the real deal bad. This is the real deal bad. That's a bad football team. The Niners, let's see, who's the one who told you that the Bears were going to knock them off? The Cardinals. Have I mentioned in the last 15 minutes my utter and complete lack of respect for Kyler Murray at every level? Patriots, remember those 2 decades when they were relevant? And of course the Falcons are still the Falcons. Paul, damn man, don't you have anything good to say about anything? Yes, I do. Giants. That was magnificent. That was great. Ambivalence. That name is Steelers. Yeah, it was a big win, but torn pec? My question is, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, is there something about the Watt family genome? It's really not that easy to tear your pec. And they have both, meaning TJ and JJ, managed to do that. He's a good guy though, and I wish him a speedy recovery. All right, I watched Brady pretty closely last night, and yeah, he was inconsistent, but don't anybody tell me that his 45-year-old right arm is weakening. That thing's coming out of there faster and cleaner than ever. They may have some problems, though, if Chris Godwin is lost for any appreciable length of time. Changing focus to college football, don't you know that Bama's practice on Tuesday is going to be fun? 15 penalties for the Tide. Nikki ain't going to like that. Now, I was genuinely, really impressed with Quinn Ewers on Saturday. Really. And I'm very, very sorry about what's happened to him. Now I'm going to tell you something that, if there's anybody out there that I haven't pissed off yet, here it goes. The hit that put him out of the game, yes, it was illegal by the letter of the law, and it's going to get called, and the flag was proper. No problem there. But did I consider that a dirty hit? I did not. Okay, Horns, great effort. All right, but you can kind of put it away, got to put it back in the toolbox, because if you're still congratulating yourself for hanging in there with Bama, UTSA will kick your ass. I'm not kidding. Mark Stoops. Mark Stoops has now won more football games at Kentucky than even Paul Bear Bryant. I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy for him. I checked the rankings yesterday. Anybody seen Notre Dame? And it looks like that frost is finally off the pumpkin in Lincoln. Yes. So I'm going to go have a little more coffee because I'm not fully caffeinated yet, and then wash it down with a shot of bile. You get all excited about how many jerseys you're selling. Do you even know how pathetic that is? We are radically rational.